Our first headline tonight is one we bring you with heavy hearts. Another school shooting, the 45th in America so far this year. This time in Oregon, where a man went on a killing spree at Umpqua Community College, sending teachers and students running for their lives as panic spread across campus. ABC's Neil Karlinski is there.
I don't know how to feel about this right now. It's so scary.
We've got multiple gunshot wounds. We're going to need multiple ambulances on scene.
An Oregon community is reeling in shock, disbelief after a gunman went on a shooting rampage this morning at a community college.
You just saw panic on everyone's faces. Everybody had the same idea, and that was just to get as far away as we could.
This is considered a mass casualty.
The sheriff also making a bold move not to name the young gunman.
I will not name the shooter. I will not give him the credit he probably sought prior to this horrific and cowardly act.
This yet another mass shooting on yet another campus. The gunman confirmed to be 26-year-old Chris Harper Mercer, reportedly shot and killed by police. Earlier today, the injured rushed to the hospital, at least 10 confirmed fatalities. The nightmare started just after 10:30 a.m. Frantic calls came in from the rural Oregon campus.
Copy, active shooter at UCC 1140 Umpqua College Road.
Within minutes, students at Umpqua Community College were tweeting their terror. "Oh my God, there's someone shooting on campus," tweeted one. "Students are running everywhere. Holy God."
We were hiding in this small space in a small hallway between room 16 of the science building.
1174 medical aid. This is for an active shooter at UCC.
Police, along with dozens of emergency vehicles, descended on the campus, even as the shooter continued to fire.
Somebody is outside one of the doors, shooting through the door. There is a female in the computer lab. We do have one female that has been shot at this time.
And then I hear screaming after that first gunshot. And then I looked out and I saw the people running, and I said to the teacher, "We need to get out of here right now." And then we heard the second and third gunshots.
Officers tracked down the shooter and exchanged gunfire just minutes after the first call came in.
Code 4, suspect is down.
It's over.
We have confirmation that the shooter is deceased.
The surviving students, visibly shaken, walked out with hands raised, screened and checked by waiting officers.
Our number one priority right now is to make sure that the scene is secure and the victims are treated, and making sure that there are no additional threats.
Police and canine units scoured the campus, where sources say 4 firearms were recovered on the scene, 3 pistols and 1 AR-type rifle.
Tactical teams and bomb squads have cleared all of the buildings on the campus. They are currently going through the hundreds of vehicles that are parked in the parking lots to clear those as well.
The wounded were taken to 2 different hospitals, one of them confirming that they were treating 3 patients between the ages of 18 and 34. Student Kayleen Holmes survived unscathed.
The lab aide said that, got a phone call and said that there was an active shooter on campus.
She described to us a harrowing day. These texts exchanged with her mother, every parent's nightmare, buzzing in her pocket. "Just to let you know, there's an active shooter on campus. I'm in the chem lab, so I think I'm safe. Love you." Her mother texting back, "I love you. Stay down."
It must be terrifying.
Oh, it was. It was horrifying. And being locked in there and not knowing if my friends were okay, I, of course, was bawling my eyes out.
You must be so thankful to be standing here with her right now.
Oh, yeah.
Many families tonight are not as lucky.
Losing a child is just a heartache that cannot be fixed.
Anti-gun advocate Lori Haas knows all too well the agony families suffer. Her daughter Emily was shot twice in 2007 when a mass shooting at Virginia Tech killed 32 people. Emily survived.
We need more regulations surrounding who gets access to a firearm, how and when they get access, and the profiles of people who are dangerous.
And we may soon learn more about the Oregon gunman and his motives. Tonight, law enforcement sources say they are digging into his background, hinting that he may have left messages behind.
The real key now for law enforcement, presuming it's a lone shooter, and there's not other devices like explosives, etc., that might be out there to harm others, it's really pulling together who is this guy, what was the motive, what led him to this school, who was the target, etc.
Late tonight, the shooter's father speaking out for the first time.
Shocked. Shocked is all I can say.
Obviously, it's been a devastating day, devastating for me and my family. So all I ask is, I know you guys are here to do your job. All I ask is please just respect our privacy.
Former neighbors of the alleged shooter coming forward as well.
Unfortunately, I mean, it's shocking and it's sad to hear something of that nature, but also you never know who your neighbors are.
There have been 45 shootings at schools this year, according to Everytown, an anti-gun violence organization.
There was a mass shooting.
Tonight, President Obama addressed the nation, making the point loud and clear: shootings like this have become far too frequent.
Somehow this has become routine. The reporting is routine. My response here at this podium ends up being routine. The conversation in the aftermath of it, we've become numb to this.
He implored the media and the public to compare the numbers. 18 deaths caused by terrorism in 2014 compared to more than 8,500 deaths caused by gun violence so far this year. In fact, another school shooting happened just yesterday at a high school in South Dakota.
I'm going to head to Harrisburg High School for that active shooter.
Luckily, the assistant principal tackled the teen shooter, who was later taken into custody, and no students were hurt. Unfortunately, the situation in Oregon today would not have the same ending.
In the coming days, we'll learn about the victims. Young men and women who were studying and learning and working hard, their eyes set on the future, their dreams on what they could make of their lives. And America will wrap everyone who's grieving with our prayers and our love.
We're not going to let this tear us apart.
Tonight, this community is struggling to understand why so many were taken today so mercilessly.
We will remember and honor those lost here today. And in this way, they will live forever.
For Nightline, I'm Neil Karlinski in Roseburg, Oregon.
Our thoughts and prayers tonight with Umpqua Community College and all those who lost loved ones and those who were injured.